Hi guys, I'm Raju, the SAP-BI trainer for you. So welcome to my SAP-BI online tutorial. So in this series of videos, we are focusing on complete SAP-BW architecture, the modeling concept, of which we are focusing on the master data loading, transactional loading, and some other concepts. So we done the core modeling of SAP-BW, and let's start with the advanced modeling. And advanced modeling also we done the first topics called how we can load data into different scenarios. That will done. Let's focus on some other concept in which we can do all those activities. So in this series of videos, we will do how we can load this data flow diagram or a normal data flow features in these cases. So I'll show you the advanced modeling of the picture where we can do all those data flow system. We have a topic called hybrid product. So let's talk about the hybrid product. So what's a hybrid product and how we can load those certain data into hybrid product. Let's talk about the hybrid product. So when you talk about the hybrid product, suppose my company says I want to analyze current data with historical data. Historical data, in that case we'll go with the hybrid product. So most of companies, they want to analyze their data business scenarios if current data is respect to historical data. In that case they'll go with the so they need almost all the hybrid provider. So let's see how this hybrid products look like and how we can perform those activities. So this hybrid product can be used as different scenarios. We can get to all the stuff. So let's talk about this hybrid product part. So this hybrid product will consume the we simply call it as a combination of DSO and InfoCube, but we don't need to command this InfoCube and DSO existing. But while creating this hybrid product, the InfoCube and DSO, the standard DSO will generate automatically with a proper transformation and DTP. So the main intention of here is just command the history and current data present. So let's draw a flow diagram here. This is how the hybrid product look like. Under this only will this is my InfoCube. I'll just create some transformation. I'll load it up here. We are passing IP inside DTP. So it will this will create all DTP only, automatic only, and this entire box is called as hybrid product. Actually, this hybrid product will get data from the respect of the data source and source system. So I'll need to get transformation, and then source system. I'll create from here by using the IP, and from here DTP. Yeah, this is what you can do is hybrid, and this is my transformation here. This is my DSO, standard DSO, Q. This is my data source, source system. This is my PSA. This is how we can. So let's see a complete flow diagram practically on system. So what I do is I'll just load data. So let's see how this happened practically in system. So let me log into my server. This is my server. This is my login pad. So this is my login pad. Once you log into your login pad, the T code is RA7 to get T code. So in this scenario, what I do is I'll go to my info provider. So let me create the hybrid provider from a starting basis, which I'll take my source system. I'll take this DSO file for loading this data. So I'll use this file for loading this data. Okay, we have cust ID, mat ID, some product ID, which we have a price and quantity. So let's take this one. So let's take this data here. I'll log into a server. So we'll do from starting base. I'll write the steps here. First step, we need to create source system. Second step, we need to create the info object. Third step, we need to create data source. Fourth step, we need to create hybrid provider. Then create transformation. Then load data using IP and DDP. Okay, so the follow steps we need to perform. Let's see how it's happened practically. This is my data. Okay, first step is you need to create source system. So go with the under modeling, go with mode source system. We already have the file system, so no need of creating a new one. I'll use existing one. Next step, we need to go with info provider. As in my area, I have already have certain objects which are characteristics and key figure. So I'll use same thing, cust ID, night ID, product ID, and we take price and quantity. So it's price and quantity, yes. So next step is include data source. So I'll need to browse my file, Durga file. I already have a application component, but if you want to create new one, just right click on root node, create new application components. I'll right click here, create new data flow. Again, name has ZDS underscore HYD, and we are loading transactional data and enter. So give all this description. Then go field tab. Under field tab, you need to enter the fields. So enter info objects. So we have Z cust ID, Z metal ID, Z product ID, then Z price, so currency will add 20, then Z quantity, int will add 20, then activate your data source. So my data source is activated now. To activate, So this is my data source, and now we need to load data into data source. Right click here, create info package for loading this data. Then just start your file, which we have DSO file. It has ignore one, it has heading, so ignore one, and CS file is CSV comma. So save changes, schedule, start data loading immediately. Done. Now I got record here. Manage, we got these records, 13 rows. So this is how the record will load it here. So it was done. Now next step is we need to do the loading process. We need to create the hybrid provider. For that I go for info provider. Then I need to create a hybrid provider. So right click here, create hybrid provider. So z hyd underscore dur hyd. Great. So when you create here, first we need to choose the objects fields. For that I will log in these characteristics. I need cust id, metal id, so product id, and the key field also. Price and quantity. Now we need to do the info DSO also. So here it's not, we not assign. These are okay. Now click on this DSO option. That's all. Now click on info cube. Done. Now activate. It has issue in this server. Let me open other server. So log on to your SAP login pad. on the system. And for modeling, the T code is RS7. Next is RS7 T code. And we'll check the source file here if any file is there. I have this DSO file which has some cust ID, mat ID, price, currency, quantity units. Let's take same thing. And we will take the info update also. Go for the info update. I'll use this Z command info update which has else let me use some other info update which have ZIA underscore KM. So we have here so I have cust ID and mat ID, material ID. Key fee I'll take price and quantity. Okay. Next I will create data source. So I have same file, right click on here, create data source. So ZDS underscore HYD underscore D. We are loading transactional data. Great. Enter all this description. Then go to the field tab here. Enter your fields. We have cust ID, I'll take Z mat ID. Then I take Z price. Then the quantity, Z quantity. Then activate your data source. So once you got, just load data, right click here and create load data by using IP info package. Then extraction and browse your file. have DSO file. So it has header 1 and server comma. So just activate this one, save it, and schedule start data loading immediately. Now the loading process started and it's done. Let me check the records here. Right click here, manage, we can check the records. PSA, we have 25 rows. Then this is how we have around 25 rows are created. Let me load the same records in the hybrid product. For that I go for info product. I have my info area, which is CIN command. And I click on here, create hybrid provider. So give the name GHYD, so DU, so it's hybrid provider. Then I need to take the fields, so I'll just hand out my fields here. By take the fields, I'll take directly, right click here, insert and forward directly, see cust underscore ID, so we got cust ID. Let me take mat ID. Similar, I'll take key figure, price and quantity. Then here just click on this so we need to do assign that info object here. These two are the data fields, and simply activate. So this is how we can get this hybrid provider, easy way. Now I can see this is my hybrid provider. It's a combination of all these two. Now it's empty. Now we need to load data. We can either create a hybrid provider like this, create transformation, we can do it, others you can just load from here. Create transformation to the corresponding data source, which is Z DS underscore HYD and Z file. Okay, so this is how the mapping will take place. We have cust ID and we have cust ID. We took two cust IDs. Maybe we didn't do that to cust ID. Let me change the cust ID here. We have to take the mat ID. So this cust ID will do a mapping, so field to field mapping. So here we are doing a field to field mapping from cust ID of source system to cust ID of target system. It's called source stores cust ID. So let's change, right click here, change. So here we didn't took that so you take that material ID. Activate. So it takes some time to activate this entire DS happy product. Out. So is my product ready? Once this is activated, we need to create a transformation. So create transformation here.